Hi everybody, this is naturalist James Anderson from the Marion County Park District, and in this natural lesson with me, the format's going to look a little different than the traditional. Because I actually found a special gift at the Marion Tallgrass Trail. I found this guy, and you're looking at him, you're like, oh, what kind of snake is that? So yes, this is a garter snake. Now, I know you're saying, well, Mr. Anderson, I have never seen a garter snake completely dark like this. It is actually a melanistic garter snake, so a dark morph. It's very, very interesting. So we're going to talk a little bit about what makes these guys, this black color, a little bit about albinism. So stay tuned and have fun on the show.
So this guy is called Melanistic. Basically what it means, it is an undue development of dark colored pigments in the skin or appendages, and it is different from albinism. We will be discussing that a little bit later on in the video. Another example of melanistic or melanism are black squirrels. Black squirrels are technically gray squirrels or fox squirrels with this genetic mutation. So this happens when the recessive gene that causes their skin to produce the overabundance of the dark colored pigment melanin. Melanin is the pigment that gives organisms, when it comes to their skin, fur, feathers, and etc., their color. So this discovery is pretty special because most of these melanistic garter snakes are mainly found up in the lake regions. And now there's a theory that they think the reason why the melanistic garter snakes are found primarily in the colder lake regions because they're able to absorb heat from the sunlight better than a regular garter snake. After my discovery, I let them go, but I was making sure to get some great footage and some pictures to able to make this video. So next we're going to talk about is albinism. So albino organisms or albinism is essentially absence of any pigmentation or coloration in an organism. Basically, it just means it's the result of the cells that cannot produce that melanin that we talked about earlier, which again helps with coloring of skin, scales, eyes, and hair. Truly albino organisms have those typical pink eyes. Now, this pink coloration comes from the blood vessels showing through their skin. And last for the video we're going to talk about is Leucism. So Leucism is kind of like albinism, but it is a little bit different. Leucism reduces all forms of pigments, not just melanin, but one of the really big differences is Leucism is it can look almost completely white, but they will have the normal color eyes. They won't have those pink eyes that you would see in an albino organism. So also too, you may also see a leucistic organism that may have some dark pigmentation. So we're pretty lucky here in Marion County. We actually have a leucistic red-tailed hawk that's been around for a few years. Lula Pryor, she's been able to get a lot of great photography of him. He typically hangs around the Marion Cardington area, so that's where he's been observed the most. But last year, somebody sent also a leucistic American robin. So only got a couple pictures of them, so don't know if they're still around or if they moved on. But it's just pretty special that we have that here in Marion County. So being albino or leucistic organism, you would probably say one of the biggest disadvantages is it can't camouflage very well. But kind of on the same note, because they look so different, sometimes predators do not recognize them as a potential food source. Now, going with albino organisms, having those special red eyes means they can't see very well. They're very poor sighted.
Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was, again, a great discovery about the melanistic garter snake. I was just going to focus just on the snake, but I thought, you know what, let's just add a little bit about albino organisms, and make sure to like and subscribe and share this information with your friends and your family. Well, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Have fun, be safe, but most of all, go out and explore your Marion County parks. I'm naturalist James Anderson, and I'll see you all next time on Natural Lessons with me, naturalist James Anderson.